Do you think that martial law, the period of martial law when policemen and officers and soldiers in the armed forces were a kind of enjoyed a kind of special status in the eyes of the people, and then after that, when martial law was lifted, there seemed to be a kind of psychological vacuum.
That is not quite correct. Even before martial law, you know, there were records of misbehavior like this. If you go over the newspapers of yesteryears, Manila Times, Chronicle, Herald, and Bulletin, you will find reports of abuses, abuse by the military, abuse by the police, massacres in Panampunan, in Central Luzon, and so forth and so on. There was even, this is something that I witnessed in 1971, if I'm not mistaken. I had to go to Cotabato to visit a chapel, a Muslim chapel, where 56 cadavers were piled up because of a massacre committed there. This is not the product of a martial law. This was pre-martial law days. Mm-hmm. So that I think it is not correct, as the question would imply, that the misbehavior of our men at this time is a product of martial law period. You know, I do not know the
theology,
the understanding of some people about their theology, but as far as I'm concerned, when a man of God uses the sword of the flesh, so to speak, and not the sword of the spirit, as Saint Bernard categorized it, then he ceases to be a man of God. He is no longer performing the function of a priest if he takes the gun to express his grievances or his political feelings or whatever feelings he has, because then he has become unreasoning. A man of God is supposed to be a man possessed with absolute control of his reason. Mm-hmm. And his moral authority is so excellent that precisely he is an epitome of moral rectitude. Mm-hmm. But if he goes out and takes a gun and in fact violates the one of the 10 Commandments which says that thou shalt not kill, then I think that, I don't know, this is my interpretation, I'm not a theologian, he ceases to be a priest. And as far as we are concerned, the moment a person takes a gun and opts to fight the government with a gun, it is the function of the government as a matter of self-protection to protect the society and to protect the government and to protect the people until they overthrow that government. I would like to ask Mr. Mapa if he was present during my ambush. My God, was he with me or was he with the ambushers to say that it was a staged, managed ambush? I was a scared rat when I was ambushed, and if he was there and felt what I felt, maybe he would understand what it is to like to be ambushed. Now, there is no such thing as a fake ambush. In fact, some people who were captured after martial law was declared told me point blank that they've been waiting for me for several times at the gate of Camp Aguinaldo. Oh. And this was Commander Pusa who was telling us. I have no illusion to become the president of this country. Why should anybody think that I'm aspiring for that position? If I want to become a political, a permanent political figure, permanent in the sense that during my lifetime, perhaps I should not be doing what I'm doing. I am debating with various power groups in the country, which would be the unlikely activity of an aspiring politician.
But Mr.
And the
Enrile,
fact that I am doing this should suggest to them that I'm not aspiring to be anything more than what I am.
But Mr. Enrile, an American news magazine singled you out as the heir apparent to President Marcos. And in the
What magazine is that?
Newsweek, and this was about 2 years ago.
That's not my opinion.
And in the light of the First Lady...
They might even think that I might be a pope.
And in the light of the First Lady's announcement that she's not interested
or a cardinal, for that matter, not a pope, but maybe a cardinal.
You'll have to establish your own church.
Well, why not?
I was going to say that in the light of the First Lady's announcement that she's not interested in becoming president, you might make that prediction of Newsweek come true.
Yeah, You know, Julie, people might not believe me, but nonetheless, I will repeat what I've been saying, that I'm not interested in becoming more than what I am now in politics. Perhaps the only thing that I will do is to continue representing my region, Region 2, maybe for one more term.